What's up, everybody? Welcome to our brand new podcast, Cut the Nonsense. I'm joined by my co-host, Rob Bastow. He is.
I don't think he's the future of next week. I just look, Zion. I know his roots right from
Yeah.
Alabama. It was Alabama.
Yeah.
It was Alabama, right? The trio came from there. I think he was the weakest link. I'm not
By
sold on
far.
Tua just yet, but I do think he was the weakest link out of all of them. Um, I'm gonna say it just flat out. I don't want to put all the blame on Mac Jones. His
No.
future there is done. But I do think that Robert Kraft needs to start acting and stop living in the past, right?
Yes,
Because winning is behind them now. And the days of Belichick seem to be coming to a
they
close.
do.
Oh,
But I think
So
Belichick wants to coach.
so then you know what? You're gonna have to do something. You can't keep acting like you're this absolute guru. We
Yeah.
get it. You've won a lot of
I
games.
mean, the
You're third in
question.
history.
Obviously, you see the memes. What is Belichick without Tom, or what
It's
is
the
Tom without
truth.
Belichick? But
Tom is
I
a
think the
winner.
truth is, it was Tom all along. I
It
think we're starting to
was.
see it now. Obviously,
It's like I
Tom
said.
Tom had more weapons than what they do now, but he made it work.
I mean, you could sit there and you could say that, right? You could say Tom had those weapons. I think Tom made a lot of weepons other than like an
He
Edelman,
did,
right? A
or
Gronk,
Gronk,
like
yeah,
like Gronk obviously was
Randy
a freak of
Moss,
nature. I mean, yes, like, for the season and a half or two
yeah,
seasons they had him. Of course, right? But Tom made a lot of receivers, Chris Hogan,
yeah.
right? Wes Welker, like, these, and Wes Welker didn't even show up in the Super Bowl that year. Mr. Butterfingers, they called him. I mean, Tom, even in losses to the Giants, played. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He gave his loss to the Eagles. He had 500 passing yards,
yeah.
right? That's the Patriot way. You don't give up until the bell is rung. And honestly, I don't
Mac
I don't
Jones is not that.
he's not.
I
He's
do.
not. And I
I do
know
have a
people.
little bit of a stat here
Go ahead.
for you.
Let me
The
hear it.
New England Patriots with Mac Jones as their starter. You gonna take a guess?
It definitely cannot be good. Let
It's
me
over.
say.
It is over 500. 16 and 15 over these past 3 seasons. You're a game over
Uh,
500, and you're about to be at 500. Coming up this Sunday.
Yeah.
Right about noontime. You'll be at 500 with Mac Jones as your starter.
Yeah, he's not winning that
I
one.
think it's time to move on. Uh, I think Bo Nix is available. I think that Washington QB, I can't remember his name. He's going to be available. Um, I think there's going to be some good options available. The
Cameron
obvious,
Ward? Oh no, that's Washington
yes.
State.
No, yeah, no, not Cameron Ward. Not a bad quarterback though. Uh, Washington.
Washington State. It's Washington
What is their mascot? It's the
College.
purple one. Purple one.
Yeah. Michael Penix.
Is that his name?
Yeah. Michael
Washington
Penix.
Huskies.
Yes, he's Michael
Yeah.
Penix Jr.
Yes.
Yes,
He's
Michael
been a
Penix
stud.
Jr. I like him a lot, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, he's been a stud this year. He's the most passing yards in college football.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, no doubt.
who else is available? There's going to be the Notre Dame quarterback. He's looked
Yeah,
pretty good. I don't
yeah,
think he'll go first round. I don't. Um, I think he can go second though, second to third. Um, but there's going to be some options out there. I think Bo Nix should probably be their top target. Um, bring in Bo Nix, let him run the offense, and sign a wide receiver. Please sign a wide receiver for
they
him to
need
throw
one.
to.
They need
Hunter
one.
Henry is not cutting it. At
He's
tight
not.
end.
I mean, he's doing what he can, but
Yeah.
it's not enough, right? And
I don't think I
honestly,
can. Other than Juju, I can't name another wide receiver on that team. I think he's the
I do.
wide receiver one. Maybe.
And that's not saying
And
much.
it's Juju. He should be like maybe a second on a bad team. Maybe a second on a bad team. Maybe a
Yeah,
second on the Panthers behind Adam Thielen.
yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I New England, I think it's going to sound pretty interesting what my take is going to be. I think you obviously draft, right? I think that Belichick is getting a little bit tired of that because, he knows all.
Yeah.
He'll probably look within the league, and it's going to be interesting because this is a name that you're never going to believe I'll say. I think that honestly, he should go for Carson Wentz. Now, I know Carson Wentz was just picked up by the Rams, right? I know he may not be the greatest QB we've seen because we've seen him with the Eagles, but he played very, very well with Indianapolis that year. They got rid of him. He played pretty decent with the Washington Commanders, and they had a terrible team, and they got rid of him as well. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I think he's had a lot of bad circumstances
His
and a lot
sit
of
on the
injuries.
Eagles was good until
very good.
ACL.
Till ACL. I think that if you want to have somebody that's a veteran, right, instead of always drafting new and having to have them learn the process, you at least, okay, so here, you at least bring in a veteran QB. I would at least bring in Carson Wentz just to toss it around with your rookie.
I think if you don't want to draft and you want a quarterback with upside, if you're the Patriots, a surprising name could mixed in with New England could be Kyler Murray.
That's an interesting one. Honestly,
I think he's immature, but you put him under Bill. Put him under Bill. He ain't gonna be
doing
immature
what he's been
anymore.
doing.
Yeah,
No.
I think he could be an interesting one that the Patriots should look at least. They should entertain it. Not
That's
saying
why
they
I said
will.
about Justin Fields. Remember,
Yeah,
like I said, Justin
obviously,
Fields.
yeah,
Yeah.
they could entertain that as well. I think
Well, running
Kyler Murray, he's off the Cardinals after this year, no doubt about
It's,
it.
yeah.
Um,
It's just to save face for his career.
Yeah, but I think the Patriots could be they could be a sneaker in there. You get Kyler Murray, you put him under Bill for a season, he's gonna act right if he wants to
He
play.
definitely will. No, he's definitely going to act right. They just are going to need weapons around him as
True,
well.
true.
I think. Yeah.